A flawed peace, the Treaty of Versailles. The year is 1919. The Great War, a conflict that shook the world, has finally ended. Victorious nations gather in the halls of Versailles, France, to draft a treaty to ensure lasting peace. The Treaty of Versailles, signed on June 28, 1919, officially ended World War I. However, the treaty sowed the seeds of discontent and resentment, particularly in Germany. The treaty, especially Article 231, the infamous war guilt clause, held Germany solely responsible for the war. Germany was burdened with immense reparations payments, crippling its economy. The loss of territory and the limitations imposed on its military further fueled resentment among the German populace. The Treaty of Versailles, intended to prevent future wars, ironically created conditions that made another global conflict almost inevitable. Section 2, the seeds of discontent, economic crisis in Germany. The German economy, already devastated by the war, struggled under the weight of reparations. Hyperinflation spiraled out of control. The German mark became almost worthless, wiping out the savings of millions. People struggled to afford basic necessities as prices soared daily. Unemployment soared, reaching staggering levels. The Weimar Republic, the new democratic government in Germany, faced harsh criticism and instability. Political extremism found fertile ground in this environment of economic despair and social unrest. The German people, desperate for solutions, became susceptible to the promises of radical ideologies. Section 3. Rise of the Nazi Party, Hitler's ascent to power. Amidst the chaos and despair, a charismatic and ruthless leader emerged, Adolf Hitler. A veteran of the First World War, Hitler found his calling in politics, joining the German Workers' Party, which would later become the National Socialist German Workers' Party, or Nazi Party. Hitler's rhetoric resonated with the disillusioned and desperate. He skillfully exploited the economic anxieties, national humiliation, and widespread anti-Semitism. He offered scapegoats, Jews, communists, and liberals, blaming them for Germany's misfortunes. The Nazi Party, once a fringe movement, gained popularity rapidly. Their message of national revival and a return to former glory appealed to a nation yearning for stability and strength. Section 4. Defiance and expansion violations of the treaty. By the early 1930s, the Nazi Party had become a dominant force in German politics. In 1933, Hitler was appointed Chancellor of Germany, marking a turning point in history. He quickly consolidated his power, transforming the Weimar Republic into a totalitarian dictatorship. Hitler openly defied the Treaty of Versailles. He embarked on a massive rearmament program, rebuilding Germany's army, navy, and air force. In 1936, German troops marched into the Rhineland, a demilitarized zone, according to the treaty. These actions were met with weak responses from other European powers, emboldening Hitler's ambitions. Section 5. Shadows over Europe, annexation of Austria and Czechoslovakia. Emboldened by his successes, Hitler set his sights on expanding the German Reich. In March 1938, German troops marched into Austria, Hitler's birthplace. The Anschluss, or annexation of Austria, was met with little resistance. Next on Hitler's list was Czechoslovakia, particularly the Sudetenland, a region with a significant German population. In September 1938, at the Munich Conference, British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain, hoping to avoid war, appeased Hitler by agreeing to the annexation of the Sudetenland. The Munich Agreement, however, proved to be a fatal miscalculation. It only fueled Hitler's appetite for conquest. Section 6. The spark ignites invasion of Poland and the outbreak of war. On September 1, 1939, German forces invaded Poland, marking the beginning of World War II. Hitler's Blitzkrieg, or lightning war, utilizing fast-moving tanks and overwhelming air power, caught the Polish army off guard. On September 3, 1939, Great Britain and France, honoring their treaty obligations to Poland, declared war on Germany. The world watched in disbelief as Europe was once again plunged into war. The invasion of Poland marked the end of diplomacy and the beginning of a global conflict that would claim millions of lives. Section 7. Blitzkrieg, a new era of warfare. The German Blitzkrieg proved to be a devastatingly effective military tactic. It combined the speed and mobility of tanks with concentrated air power to overwhelm enemy defenses. The Luftwaffe, the German Air Force, played a crucial role in the early successes of the Blitzkrieg. The Blitzkrieg strategy allowed Germany to achieve rapid victories in Poland, Denmark, and Norway in the early months of the war. The speed and ferocity of the German advance shocked the world. The success of the Blitzkrieg would reshape military thinking and leave a lasting impact on the conduct of warfare.